So we talked a little bit about my pap and how he was a nice guy all his life, but how when he came down to the last couple of weeks of his life, he was asking us to read him the story about the thieves on the cross. And it's found in the chapter of Luke in the New Testament of the Bible. And it's while Jesus is dying on the cross, these two criminals are also being executed on either side of him. And the one criminal is just mocking Jesus, and the other criminal says, dude, cut it out. We're hanging here beside him. We're suffering the same sentence as he is, only we screwed up. He did not. And then that criminal says to Jesus, will you remember me? And Jesus says, I promise you that today you're going to be with me in paradise. Just some interesting things about that story. Number one, this guy was a thief. He lived all of his life opposing good things, doing wrong things. He was a criminal, actually. I say thief, and I'm pretty sure the Bible says criminal. I'm not 100% sure what he did wrong, but dude, he was a criminal and he was being executed for his crimes. So he lived all of his life walking in the wrong direction. He got to the very end of his life, and even though he had waited all that time, even though he wasn't a good man, he was being executed for crimes. That's not what it took. What it took was for him to say, I believe you are who you are, Jesus, and would you take me in? So I think that's why my pap wanted us to read that story to him at the end of his life, because he was coming to the end of his life and he was like, wow, what have I done? Like, what have I done? You know, I think all of us live life so carefree, but when you get to the end, if you have a chance to recognize that you're getting to the end, sometimes you take account for who you've been and how you've been and how you've lived. And I think that this Bible story tells us, and it told my pap, it's not about all the good things you've done all your life. It's not about all the bad things you've done all your life. It's about coming to a place in your life, beginning, middle, or end, where you decide that you believe Jesus is who he says he is, and you want to be where he is. You want him to save you. And so I would say to you today that no matter where you are in your life, it's not about the good things you've done. It's not about the bad things you've done. It's about making a decision to follow Jesus. And what Jesus said to this criminal on the cross is, yep, I'll do it. And that's what he says to you. Yes. Yes, I accept you. And all you have to do is accept him. It's called faith. So today, have a little faith. Make a choice and accept Jesus. He's going to take you on some amazing journeys.